Navigating the complex mountain of success. By far, not an easy challenge. And I know we all sit back sometimes and we see some people just soar right up that mountain, leaving us scratching our head going, how in the world do they do that? When the rest of us are taking daily steps forward or up this mountain, and really at the end of the day feel more like we're falling down it. My goal with this book was to put together a series of tips and lessons that I learned across my journey to help make your navigation and your trek a little bit easier. I started off about 7 years ago with $1,000 and have built a series of vertically integrated companies with a combined revenue of over $20 million a year. I know if I've done it, you can do it too. And I'm going to help make sure that you don't take the same pitfalls and mistakes and tumbles down that mountain that I did. Because the truth is that we all have what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. The problem is that we don't really know what the top of the mountain looks like. And so many of us set off early on in our careers just wanting to take on the world and want to conquer everything and get to the top, but we don't have a real vision of what that means. What is it going to be when we get there? Right? When you think about climbing Mount Everest, if you got to the top, you may not even want to be there. It's cold, the air is thin, it's hard to breathe, it's lonely, there's not a lot of room to run around and play. And if you maybe had just planned your success a little bit farther down that mountain, it'd be where you actually want to be, where the air is full and rich of oxygen. There's lots of green grass. There's people, there's friends, there's community. You have less danger of falling off at that point. Nobody's out to get you. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't reach for the top. And if you want to go for the top and you're ready to condition yourself and train, then the top is what you can get. I just want to make sure that we're clear in how we're defining it. Don't make the mistake that I did in doing one of these vision boards and following only inspirational people. There's a time and place for all of that. Clipping out pictures of big houses and fast cars, that all will come with success. Once you get to the top of the mountain, those things will be there waiting for you, and you won't have to worry about defining those types of things. What I'd rather you do is think of your career, think of your professional, think of the athletic endeavor that you're wanting to take on as a trek up Mount Everest. Right? Think of all of those things as, how am I going to prepare properly? How am I navigating my career to get to where I want to go? How am I navigating myself, my family to get where we want to go? If you were to climb Mount Everest, you'd have a team of Sherpas, mentors, and guides to help get you up that mountain, because you would have to recognize your weaknesses and your strengths and surround yourself with a group of people that are going to help get you to the top. You'd make sure that you had the right tools and that your backpacks and your packs and your gear and your tents and everything was just right, because you couldn't take any chances. Your career shouldn't be any different. Take charge of it, map it out, have a clear defined direction of where you're going to go, and you too can make it to the top. For more tips like this on how to navigate through your career, through your profession, through your family life, check out my book, Your Spot on the Mountain.